was, number 12. Looking like a random.
Yeah.
I know you did that for Cuttingham. Make him go deep.
Like Wesley Mass. I just heard that on the street.
Bet your ass you did. See, I don't like, you gotta turn that down a bit. I don't like to hear myself.
I will. No, I just walked over to the TV. I was grabbing something.
Yeah, I don't know who to sign back. This shit's kind of confusing. See if we can get Quincy back.
Tell me something about Robbie Anderson, John. Tell me something about Robbie Anderson, John.
John.
Tell me something about Robbie Anderson, John.
You're on the street.
Hello. About top 10 in everything, offense, defense. Quad strain for Quad Alexander. PCL sprain for Hall. Oh no. That's 2 starters out. Are they out? Yep, fuck me. That was not good. I've usually been going split or half pads. I got away with it one of those weeks.
I saw that. I saw you did that.
Dead chart. I'll be on. You got a smoke or something?
I'm good. You're foaming for some John Madden.
How can you be? You got a pair of grapefruits in your pants, or what? Women, they're crazy. They don't like the fact that we can be entertained by this for fucking weekends at a time.
Alright.
They don't get it.
Uh-uh.
Who got hurt? Alexander. Signed Troy Pride Jr. off the practice squad. See, every time they put Barrios there every week when I change something. I don't get it.
That's weird.
I feel like I gotta look at this every week now. Slot corner Davis, you gotta be shitting me out here. See how good Troy Pride Jr. is this week.
Yeah, you get a good look. Go grab some Homelands real quick. I got a bag in my hand. Yeah.
Back in week 8, the Jets lost their first game against the Patriots. Can New England do it again? Find out next on Madden Football.
John Madden Football, folks.
EA Sports coverage
In
of
the
the
rain,
National
of course it
Football
is,
League
dude.
brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got an interesting Week 11
First
matchup
time we had
on
weather
tap
all year.
between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Brendan Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Jets coming into play. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. As a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what.
Big cruncher on the other side.
Style of offense, it suits them well.
I might have to mute that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Oh, shame.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose ball.
Packers getting on track.
By the Jets. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Watch me pull the biggest fucking Houdini ever in a
start to a
season.
football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
You know how you guys talk. See me, they can see me.
Wants to throw it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big
nasty
ball
Nick
slide out of the
Bod.
backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Where's Bod, man? I like your Bod.
Here on third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team. Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on first and second down as well to get to third manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, first and goal. They got to like what they're doing on this drive.
He's a monster.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone.
Good out of the
but
shotgun.
now you set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Carter is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there.
We shut down their first string tonight.
From
Can't
back
zip
at
on
the
them.
3 now. This is third and goal.
Franchise.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first
might be the first time I led a game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Usually down double digits by this point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. That time, a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, my.
He will make it to the 20-yard line.
That should have been the fumble right there.
Further. Time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris.
This
and
dude
they're going to
fucking
get this
kills
beyond
me.
the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Yeah.
Even from up here in the booth,
He's gonna go wild on me.
there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes.
Played him with the
and it's
Raiders
almost
in my
like a ballet
preseason
when it's
and with the
executed that well.
Panthers.
Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone
How's
hitting the
Mac
perfect
Jones' number?
notes.
Looks so
A lot more
fucking
percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he's going to pull his
Back
way
man.
Runs up to his
to the
kid.
48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row? Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And
That
his
Brown
guys
looks
will
like the
take
thinnest
over
I've ever
at
seen
their
him.
own 44-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Forearm shiver.
I'm just
Like a
happy
liver
I'm not
quiver.
resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just
Play
saw
John
the
Madden
fumble
football.
happen on
Play
the field.
John Madden football.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. This defense, Charles, really
Get rid of
played
Doc
well in that
Pretzel,
win a
dude.
week ago.
And no
That's
matter
just
what's done throughout a ball game,
Love
it
pretzels.
always comes
Are they
back to
rods
blocking
or
and
sticks?
tackling. That's the essence of
Dots.
football.
They're called
I
dots.
think it's
They're
Oh, dots.
twist.
understand just how difficult it is to
I don't know.
tackle,
You got to
especially
take a picture
open
of the
field.
bag.
Very few missed
They're
tackles
the
on tape that I
best
saw last
fucking
game.
pretzels.
This team does a nice job of getting their
We got
opponents
Snyder's
on the
ahead
ground.
over.
A gain of 5.
No, I know those are the best. I know. But
The Jets
you
are
gotta try
3 and
these
6 now.
dots.
Pretzel
They
State
come
in
in off
America.
the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they
Just
looked at the
eating
schedule to
pretzels
start the season, I think
for
they
breakfast.
Kyle Duggar
No,
to
all-
make the tackle. These two teams, you might remember that in
Sitting in the
earlier this
fucking
season with the Patriots
truck.
winning that ball game. So they're trying to
Eating a
win
bag
the
of
Foxborough
pretzels,
to
too.
capture the season series.
Pretzel bite.
A little Velveeta cheese on it.
Coleman going to get it again
So
on
we got a
second
kid
down.
helping us out. He's from fucking
And he's
Williamsport.
going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
that was good, tough running
He's a
right
kid
up the
helping us
middle.
out at
If the
work. He's
defense
from
can't
Williamsport. He's
penetrate
23.
and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
We gotta have that, man. Fuck, that's the element of my game I'm missing right now.
And now it's third
Cannot hit those
That was an
fucking plays.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So
Yeah, we got a 23-year-old military kid from PA working with us
and then
last few
turning
weeks.
to 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept
Yeah.
any mistakes the other
What a
side is
terrible
willing to
time for him
make.
to come.
No problem. You turn it over, we'll take
I
that,
said he's
and
been a
we'll use
million
it to
times.
expand our
I'm
lead.
sure.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats
Put him
for their second drive.
Holiday Bird.
And you figure this should
One,
be
he said
a
his buddy
healthy,
was going to go to the game, but they already
They're working
mercy
on a
ruled
good
him
winning streak. They had
before he
the
got
week off
there.
last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so
Where
well.
is that?
Now they've had that
Where's the
extra
women's
time
sport
off.
at?
And we've seen teams come back
Middle
off
nowhere.
the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of
Up in the
game
mountains.
plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more
It's
in
up,
the
yeah,
beginning
it's
to
up
get
north.
them going. On offense, they may go
Where
more
I'm at,
tempo.
like in central.
Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
No way.
3 yards on the play.
An hour,
The sigh of relief
hour and a
coming
half,
from their
2 hours.
sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I asked him if you ever heard of Matt
No gain
McGloin.
on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9
Touchdown,
situation.
Jesus.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Jones. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just
He threw a touchdown the first game against me in the same
that's going to be one
type
where he
of
flips
play.
on the
I
tape.
was
He's like,
hit Hunter
I shouldn't
Henry.
have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
That's a guy playing because
second
the
year,
other
as you
dude's
noted,
hurt.
on-the-job training. So he's got to take
Find
this
out about these
feedback
guys.
that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh,
Into a sea of bodies, and it's
fucking
intercepted.
idiot.
And they are going to set up shop at the
Unbelievable.
40-yard line. It has been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter. But
Never
there,
throw those
first
routes.
misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's
Hit the
going
last,
right,
like, 3 that I
you feel
did.
like you can do just about anything
I
you
noticed
want on
that.
the
Hated
field.
it.
This one didn't work out. If I were him,
I even saw him
I'd go to my
stand up,
defensive
and I was
captain
thinking there's
and
no
say,
way.
Like Chandler
"Help me
Jones.
out."
I know. That's what I thought.
Trying to shake off the interception
Looks like
from the
William
last
McGinnis.
drive. He'll look to throw.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Boys call him Willie
This is
McGinn.
Harris. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Oh, Willie McGinn.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Jones. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. 20.
Oh my God.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Bet that feels
Boy,
good.
this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here in this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances.
Jets are starting to play with the swag.
It's just a tremendous play to pick
I was
that
dead
ball
last
off
in takeaways
and bring
heading
it
into
back for a
last game.
score.
Once that ever happened.
Never.
Always a
Top
concern,
2.
But the extra point's up and good.
Yeah.
That makes our score 17-0.
Oh, wow.
I was turning it over at a ridiculous clip. Still need to work on that a little bit.
So an early advantage
Cut
now.
down,
A good
though.
one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away.
Knock on wood.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Oh,
17-0 our
No
score.
way.
After
We came with a purpose.
Quincy
Funny
Williams.
the Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Got something for Chris right here.
They go quickly here out to Moore. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone.
Kill him.
That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Jones in the Pats now with 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Oh, I thought I had that.
Harris. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll try the right side with Harris. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Their coach kind of looks like Matt Patricia.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
That come running at you. It's like a bull in the
down, not even halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
To try again after the sack. Jones. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And here comes Berrios. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Week 11 in the NFL, and the playoff race is starting to take shape. And we got a couple of good divisional matchups coming up in primetime this week. First tonight, the Bengals and Steelers from Heinz Field. And then tomorrow night, you and I on a plane after this one ends, going down to Mexico City and Estadio Azteca for the 49ers.
I gotta scrap that place.
And that is going to be a fascinating game to call and watch. And one of us almost missed it. I'll spare you the long story, but my passport was expired.
I'll probably run it
thanks
next
to the
year.
expedited option. Got it in time, and off we go down south. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Wilson. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Rookie Max Mitchell, 65.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
With the peanut butter and the Nutella.
Here's Wilson. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
That was a 19. I might challenge
the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 46 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Bourne. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually
they go in that animation, they're going to catch it for the
continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Another go-around now for the Jets offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days.
Hey, let's just do everything on the earth better than Nutella and peanut butter together.
Enjoy that time away,
With
then
a
you come
spoon.
back ready to go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, a run with Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And
how you like him?
The offense won the challenge.
Took a minute.
He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
By next year.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
I like Carter too, though.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Paul on a give up the middle.
Yeah, I got Sirius XM radio. I'm always listening to NFL in the morning and shit, and I think it was a Charlie Weiss show.
They go play action now. Wilson.
I was just talking about Bryce, Bruce Hall, and all their weapons, all their young weapons.
They're super young, though. That's the
A
problem.
little over 30 seconds to go
I
in
mean,
the
for this
first
year.
half of play.
And this has been a
They
nice
definitely have a
answer to
good
the touchdown
defense.
drive against them a few
All
minutes
comes down
ago.
to Wilson.
They've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice
Who's
throw
going back?
there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, Charlie.
Throw on first down with Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas.
Still can't
They're trying
decide
to
what
mount a small stand
camera I
before
want
this
to pass
drive reaches the end zone.
I should just try to stay
Second
farther
and
out.
10. It's Wilson again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside.
Haven't done that nearly
6 yards there off the
at
scramble,
all.
but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Thank you.
Never get out
Clearly to
outside.
challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't
They
scramble
box
for
at it real
but he
quick.
does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board.
Not trying to throw a pick, so
And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3,
right,
maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you
play
turn it
smart.
over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on fourth down. Now they lose it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided
play your
game
game
so
after this?
far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando
I don't
for
think
Jonathan
so.
Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
But I will be up in the
All right,
morning.
Brandon, thanks very much. Things
Ready
starting
to
to
rock
get
and roll.
interesting
I
in this
think I have
final
one
weekend
anyways, don't I?
before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on
This is
around
first
the
game of the
NFL.
week.
We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. Josh Allen with 3
So it's
touchdown
12-3.
passes.
Some of these AFC
From there,
teams
we
will
head
lose.
down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the
13-16.
lead over the visiting Chicago Bears.
He's the
Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter.
A rookie from
Antonio
Penn State,
Gibson,
John
2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets.
You know, I'll
in
be
that
up
first
by
half. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead.
8:30 ready
And
to
you
play.
have to figure they'll lean on it a little
2
bit
o'clock.
more in the third and fourth
I'm
quarters.
surprised.
Meanwhile, for the Patriots, there's a look at
Surprised
what they
they
were
even
able to
said
do
that late.
throwing the football.
You'll probably have
and they'll
2
need to
in
get
by the
things
time
in
I
gear
wake up
as they
somehow.
trail here at the break. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always
Yeah,
as
I'll
we
try to
welcome
do
you
that.
back for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And some space here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. A give up the middle to Carter. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A little more patient.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Running left, it's Hall. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Open man here is Conklin. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
I was worried. I think he would have ran a long way, though.
Yeah.
Back to the ground with Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. If you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Hall again. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called.
Iowa State, I believe.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
I didn't really watch them at college.
Obviously,
I don't watch them.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Out right, he's got Rucker. Inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I didn't know he had that type of burst.
This offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Saved him.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Sure.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Come on, D, keep it.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That celebration.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. It's swung out wide to Harris. And he's got room
It's that animation that they catch it and it throws off that angle on the tackle.
18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest.
I like to go, and that's what's happening too.
And there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep here for Parker. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Operating from the gun. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this is Parker, complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Turn your head upside down.
Hard to skip the murmur.
Folks' kick is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points
Never
there
been said
that
this
helps
in
him
the world.
inch a bit closer.
Yeah, any points you see go on the board in your favor.
No one's ever said it in the whole
For the
world.
field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Not in that order.
And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
God,
this is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hand.
Back now in
They really
Foxborough.
got him.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys
Josh,
big
you
here to
said?
begin quarter number 4.
Wow. Penn
On
State.
is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Oh, okay.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Patriots take over. And now this offense
got number
comes
12
back
on the
out onto the field. And this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But
Those
that is
big
not
guys
the
on
case
the
as we play
bench.
on here this 4th quarter. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the
He's holding a tablet. He must be somebody.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive.
Belichick's fucking it.
A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out.
I got all his son on Madden.
Certainly some
He's
kind
on
of
his
victory to be
show.
had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Gotta show his son hands on knees,
A loss is a loss.
licking
No
his
one wants
chops.
anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
25 yards that time. But those are the types of plays they
make a
probably
play on.
wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Somebody got a sack one time off the edge.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh,
And he finds Parker here, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
oh, he's picking this.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
Yo, I gotta go to bed, bro, but I'm gonna watch your stream.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah, hit you up in the morning.
You ready?
Yeah, for sure.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Coleman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Carter straight ahead. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full play ball no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be... All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Zerline good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Jones, another shot here after the pick 6. Henry's got it down on the left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Pride. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Open man is Uzama. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice run throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll give to Hall. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Bye.